Yes, today we're going to talk about what will it take for Africa to join other continents in development. Yes, this is the Africa, it's time. Charles Balenga, the author of this book. Today I've just decided to comment, to go through and then share one of many ideas of Charles Balenga. After his long experience, he's a Canadian, originated from Congo, but now living in Canada for more than 20 years. I came through a very huge and nice experience of life. And then until he got a time to travel to Burundi for a mission, that's where I got an idea of writing this book. Yes, I'll go. It just came to my mind to speak about it. People are not, many people, it's a book which came out almost 4 to 5 years ago, but I still think that many people don't get an opportunity to share, to go through it, to read it. Most of our people don't read, don't read. But I would like maybe to explain a little bit what is in this book. I'll go through, I'll choose the topics which struck my mind and share with you guys. Yes. I love the technology. I love to do more and to inspire other people. And just people has to know what we are thinking, what we do, what we think, what is in our mind, because you can't read the mind of somebody if you don't speak his mind, you don't speak what he has. Yes, what will it take for Africa to join other continents in development? Yes, I'll be going through and just a place where I feel that I can comment and then just talk, illustrate. That's what I'm going to be doing. I think you guys going to put in comment and then, yes, let me start this book by addressing the negative, pessimistic view that says that Africa is so far behind other continents in terms of development that it can never catch up. This is a sentiment held by many Africans who lock themselves into a box of despair, self-limitation, and self-defeat, that they cannot see past the current situation. They cannot see past the current situation. They only see Africa with today's lens, and they refuse to see Africa potential for the future. The fact is that there's an alternative view. Yes, Africa can. Yes, I believe in that. Africa can. In this optimistic and realistic view, we say, yes, Africa can join other continents in development. The notion that Africa will always be behind is to be discarded and cast away into a deep ocean. So let the pessimists wake up and instead ask the right question. What is really the main question we will answer in this book? What will it take for Africa to join other continents in development? For Africa to be able to join other continents in development, it will take the concerted effort from 3 groups of people: Africans in Africa, Africans in diaspora, and Africans and friends of Africa working together to bring Africa out of the current state of less desirable continent and to take her to the level of development of other continents. Yes. Yes, with the three groups working together, it would not take longer before Africa joins other continents in development and possibly become the best place in the world to live. We have to combat we have to combat the I alone can do it mentality. None of us can do it alone. The African diaspora alone cannot develop Africa. Africans in Africa need the diaspora and the friends of Africa to develop Africa. The three groups all need each other. They need to form a body, a team like described by the Apostle Paul. The body is a unit, though it is made up of many parts. And though all its parts are many, they form one body. 12. Yes, as and friends of Africa working together to bring Africa out. Yes, yeah, here we have three groups of people who can bring change to Africa. As the author said, Pastor Balenga said, and I agree with him that we are three groups: diaspora group, and then the group of people in Africa, and the friends of Africa. And these three groups, if we come together as one, we can change the face of Africa now. And that's what we have to do. You know, we people who believe in change, who believe in the future of Africa, we have to come together, work together, multiply our effort together to see Africa as a best place to live in the world. That's what we have to. We have to reject those negativities. Some people are born negative, they're gonna die negative. But we believe that Africa gonna change one day. And we have to work together, work hard, implement ideas, plans to see Africa standing, and then to be able to help the other continent, to join other continents. And I believe with our resources, Africa have so much resources which we have to tap into to help the entire world. Yes, I agree with that. I would like to let people know that even to express ourselves, I would like to express myself, what I have inside me. Yes, I see many Africans, they just promote their own countries. They love their own countries, and they want to be their countries to reach even the level to colonize other African countries. That's what the leaders, some of our leaders in Africa, they are used to dominate. They are used by other people so that they can let all their friends, Africans, down. And I heard of that kind of leadership, kind of leaders. We have a bunch of them, especially many people in power today, many leaders on power today. They are just there for pleasing the West, pleasing the imperialists, pleasing those people who want to dominate. Those people want to suck all resources, all African resources. They are using them, but just to destroy, to kill the dream of Africa. And then, but the author is saying that, that's what I married, the idea I married from this book, Africa, It's Time, that, we have to be together. You have to be together. He even quoted by a verse into the Bible, which comes the 1 Corinthians 12:12. The body is a unity, though it is made up of of many parts, and though all its parts are many, they form one body. Yes, the body has so many parts. We have legs, head, hands, feet, and all these parts make one body. And Africa is divided by so many countries. And these countries, we have to come together as Africans. The only problem we are having, these pessimists, these people think negatively, most of them are our leaders, because they are used and they want to continue to use their other countries by their dominion, so that Africa may remain in the stage of, in a stage of poorness, in a stage of undesirable. And that's what we have to fight. We have to fight people who are positive, optimists. We have to come together and work together, join the mind together, do the mastermind alliance, put our mind together, work together, and then try to change Africa, to change the face of our continent, so that we can join the other continent into development. Yes, it's a very big job. Myself, I'm a pioneer. I'm dedicated to get involved into helping our fellow African to understand that it's time, Africa, it's time. We have to get up. We have to wake up from, we have been sleeping for so long. Now it's time to stand, to stand, to see together what can we do, what can we bring on the table to help our continent to stand. You see, all this poverty, misery all over Africa. Me, I don't see my own country where I'm from. Some people are so, we still there. I believe the ideas of our great leader, these great old leaders, the Kwame Nkrumah, all this is in this book. We're gonna go through all that. The leaders which came together to liberate Africa. And then, yes, we have to speak about this, because this is the time. The time is now. The time is now, because this crisis has taken for so long. Just why we have to do something. We have to do something to put Africa online. Africa has to be on her line, because that's the only continent which has so many resources which are going to help the world. Imagine the Democratic Republic of Congo, the country I'm from. Our cultivated land can feed the world in 250 years. Imagine if we can develop, we can put our strength together as Africans, try to liberate Congo. Congo, it is under oppression. These dictatorships, these fake leaders, they are invading the country, bringing troubles, being used by imperialists, so that the Congolese people, we can't wake up. We have to go through this misery for so long. Just why? Through this technology, through anything, because if you silence yourself, you mean that you are part of that, or part of it. But just why we have to raise our voices, put our voices together, try to see how we can help Africa change, how we can improve Africa. And that's what I have into my heart. Of course, if I don't do it, I mean, I'm a supporter. If you don't say anything, if you don't show any support to Africa, to good leaders, imagine today we have few leaders which have been waking up, like John Pombe Magufuli. He is, to me, I could even suggest that Dr. John Magufuli to be the president of the United States of Africa, because this guy, have to thank him so much for the progress and the hard working. He's so powerful. He's trying his best, but he's speaking for Africa. And these other leaders, that just selfish, stealing money for themselves, trying to dominate others just for the name of the imperialists, the name of these people who dominate the world. But I would like to thank so much John Pombe Magufuli, the president of Tanzania. So far, so good. He's the best. We have to protect him against all these predators. They won't like him, because the enemy of Africa don't like good leaders. They want to have fake leaders. They want to have these dominant people gonna serve them until the end of the world. They want to keep Africa down up to the end. Yes, it's time, dear brothers, to speak up. We have to speak up. We have to do our best for Africa, because That's the only that's what we have. That's what we have. That's what we have. The world needs Africa to stand up. And then these few people, few internationals, they want to shut down. They have been down on Congo almost 60 years from independence up to now. They have been stepping on Congo. They have been wanting, shipping guns, shipping any. They don't sleep. They don't sleep. Yes, I have a message for you guys. You have to know that Congo is the trigger of Africa. Congo is the heart of Africa, because the resources we have can develop all Africa. That's why African have to open our mind to support each other. This is the time to support each other. You guys stop being used, especially our African leader. I don't want to name them, but stop being used by these guys. Learn to say no to kill your brother, to kill your child, to kill your daughter, to kill your auntie. Because when you accept those guns to open fire, you are killing your own sisters, your own brothers, your own mothers, your own fathers. And that is very, very bad. It's very bad. Yes. Yes, we know that we have to work hard upon this. We have to work hard upon Africa. We have to help each other. We have to implement strategies, plans to let Africa stand as one continent, as one country. I would like sure to call it United States of Africa, because we have to unite all these countries, to be together, to have one vision, one dream, one direction. That's what is going to help much. Guys, the time of working on I business is over. I business is over. As our brother Charles said, the best place we have to combat the I alone can do it mentality. No one of us can do it alone. Then Africa diaspora alone can't develop Africa. Africans in Africa needs the diaspora and the friends of Africa to develop Africa. The three groups all need each other. We need each other. We need each other. Yes, we love friends of Africa. Are those people who don't want to harm Africa? Are those people who don't want to dominate Africa? Friends of Africa are the people who love Africa and want to live in Africa. Africa, we have diversity. We have black, white, Arabs. All people are in Africa. But imperialists, they want to come to invent, to suck all the resources for themselves. They want to see poverty. They want to see hunger. They want to see massacres, genocide. That's what we don't like to see in these 21st centuries. That's a misery. That's so bad. We don't want to hear about that. Please, if you have that kind of mentality, you have just to dominate, just to get out our resources and leave us poor, for sure, we don't need you in Africa. We need friends of Africa, people going to come to share together same vision, help Africans to develop for the better of the entire world. That's what we need. Yes, we Africans, we are not having the message of aggressive message or hate other races or other people. We are not there. Africans, we are lovely people. We love everybody. But when you come in, you have to respect each other. We have to love each other. We have to work together as one body, one people, as God intended us to be together. God created all races to live together, to live in harmony, to make the world the very best place to be. Yes, it's so powerful, for sure. We still gonna continue upon this. This is a very, very nice book. I would like, if you want to pass it to buy it, to pass it. It's Africa, It's Time by Charles Balenga. Yes, I think you're gonna put your comment if you need the book. Just contact me. I'll put my contact. This is I'll be often on YouTube video. Share this message. Yes, it's not a message of hatred, but it's a message of building Africa, waking upon Africa to join other continents. Would like Africa to advance. We are speaking the future of Africa, because Africa has so many resources. We have so many resources which has to be shared equally, because if we share African resources, no African child will go hungry to bed. No one in Africa will go hungry. We have to share the resources equally, but we have to fight. People come to divide us, to suck our, to tap into our resources and go and leave us poor. For sure, we are fed up. We are tired. We are tired. We don't want to name them, but they know who they are. They know what they do. But we have to change that way of doing things. Yes, yes, we have to come together as one people. Yes, we are ready. We are ready for sure to speculate, to circulate the message. We have to contribute. I'm so proud and happy because I'm an ambassador of Africa. I'm not an African, but I call myself Africa. I am Africa. Yes, we're going to defend Africa until the end because, yeah, some people, they are so selfish. They defend their own countries. They misuse, they mistreat their fellow brothers. Man, we are all one. Africa all over, African all over the world, in the state, in Asia, in everywhere. We are all one. We have to put our effort together, put our intellects together. I like this quotation of Andrew Carnegie, who says that mastermind alliance, we have to partner through our minds. We have to put our mind together, our knowledge together to see Africa becoming the better place to be. I believe now, because we have the resources, human resources, natural resources. We have what it takes. We have now technology. I believe that this technology gonna take Africa so far because the technology is here. Look today, you can do a conference online, you can teach online, you can do anything, you can sell online, you can do anything online. And this technology, that's a big asset, is an asset to help us come from this real powerful poverty. Yes, let's keep in touch. Yes, let's keep in touch. Let's see, share the video as much as you can, because this message has to go through. It is everyone, as we always say. Yes, we Africans, we are our brother's keeper. We have to take care of each other. We are our brother's keeper. The Bible says in the book of Genesis, chapter 9, from chapter 9, in that you found that we are brother's keeper. We have to take care of each other. We have to help each other. We have to share the knowledge, because knowledge is the key. Knowledge is power. Thank you very much. Yes, we're going to continue. There is a lot in this book. There's a lot in this book. There is a lot in this book. Charles, God bless you for all these powerful resources. Yes, for all these powerful resources. Yes, to finish, I would like just to name. Thank you, Charles, because you put all the names of our great leaders, Yes, the name of our great leaders, I'm going to name them. I adore this man. This man was learned, man. They are, man, I don't know, so wise. Yes, I will go. Yes, I'll go one by one before I finish my video. I think it's going to be long. I'm sorry. Yes. How can we imitate President Sankara in ensuring equality between men and women? Explain how equal value to women would help Africa join other continents in development. Yes, top Africa frontline leader from L to R, Sam Uyoma, Kenneth Kaunda, Samora Machel, Julius Kambarage Nyerere, Robert Mugabe, Jose E. Dos Santos, Lusaka, Zambia. Hallelujah. Yes, top Africa leaders, Kaunda, Nyerere, Kenneth, Kenyatta, and Obote, October 18, 1964, Nairobi, Kenya. Yes, this is the picture I'm talking about. Yes, here. African leaders, Kaunda, Nyerere, Kenyatta, and Obote, October 18, 1864, Nairobi. Yes, right. Prime Minister Patrice Emery Lumumba. Yes, here there's our hero of the Republic of Congo, Emery Patrice Lumumba. Yes, and bottom, Tutu and Mandela celebrating the end of apartheid. Yes, here. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, when I think about these great men, yes, that's the idea we have today. God bless them, because all their ideas, the Pan-Africanism today is a reality. I believe this dream which has been passed to us, gonna be a reality one day. I would like to see an Africa free, free of oppression, free of imperialism, free of dictatorship, free of these babies these baby leaders which has been remoted. They use them like a remote control. Yes, it's a shameful that we have people still use like a remote control. It's a shame, and it's a shame. I see it shameful to somebody to kill his brother because of cash. It's very, we need our mind, we need to set up our mind, please. We need change. We need to set up. We have to change our mind. It's very low. It's a shameful. People call themselves leaders, but they still kill themselves, kill their own. It's a shame. Thank you for this great man, Kaunda. I love Kenneth Kaunda. He's still alive in Zambia. He has been fighting for apartheid. He fought very big war. He wasn't fighting for Zambia. I don't know, people don't talk much. People don't talk much of those strong leaders. We still have Kenneth Kaunda. We still have some Joma in Namibia. I don't know, Africans, we have to build huge monument for these heroes. Some are heroes, some living heroes, some are living heroes. We have to honor them. And finally, that's what I said about Magufuli. So far, is the best president in Africa, and the president of Ghana too. But most of other presidents, man, yes, there's a question mark. Thank you very much. And Nkurunziza is doing better in Burundi now. He has accepted the elections. Thank you very much. Yes, would like the leaders which gonna, put Africa as their own. We have to own Africa. That's why I call myself, I'm Africa. I'm not an African, because anyone is African, but myself, I'm Africa. Thank you very much. Yes, guys, I think it's getting better. We need to do it. If we don't do it, who can do it? We have to work upon our Africa. We have to push the button on. Thank you very much. I love you. Yes. I don't want even to quit. Yes, it's so powerful. Thank you very much. Yes, this is the book, Africa It's Time. When you read this book, to inspire you. Thank you, Charles Balenga, for what you did for Africa. I call you the real son of Africa. You are Africa. You are not an African. Thank you so much. This is the book, dear sisters and brothers. We have to support our fellow brother, our brother. This is, this book, I love it. That's why I decided to go through some of material so that people may be aware of what Africans are doing in and outside. Some are underground. Thank you for what you are doing underground. I know some don't want to show up. They want to work underground. We thank you. I know there's so much happening in Africans' mind. Our minds can't sleep. We don't sleep, man. We want to see Africa free indeed. We don't want to be abused outside and inside Africa. We are abused outside and inside Africa. We want to own Africa. We want to give Africa the directions. Thank you, Africans. Please, Africans, learn to dream. Don't be people come on the world. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know their purpose on the world. We have come here. There's a purpose to be here. We have to work for Africa. And then Africa to be a basket of food for the world. As I told you that, thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.